So don't ever look at somebody's followers or likes to determine if they're credible. Thank you. That was good. Here's a realistic day in the life of a full-time entrepreneur. We have our morning bev. If you know me, you know I do not start the morning without a beverage. Matcha is my beverage of choice. Happy Friday. I'm up and on the charts. I've been up since 6:30 a.m. You guys know I don't place my first trade until at least 7 a.m. I plan to get off the charts by at least 10 a.m. I need to get extra glammed up today. I need to do a bunch of content, and then I need to get ready, drive to Orange County, and meet with one of my friends. We're gonna have dinner, chat, debrief the business week, talk about all the things. I'm gonna make sure I get that on the blog. Right now I look insane. I have my flexi rods in. This is the best way to get the most beautiful voluminous curls. I'm gonna show you guys the takedown. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best to bring you guys through a full work day with me today. So let's get started. I literally sent this setup on Tuesday, and then this setup happened today, this morning on Friday. They look literally identical. This is the setup I'm looking for every single time. I sent it in my Telegram. Make sure you guys join. I have a free trading Telegram. I give you guys insights, ideas, setups, and some motivation and tips every week. Okay, my glam is done. Glam is done. Cannot record that. I have to be in focus mode. It's time to take this hair down and start shooting content. Girls, this is how you get the perfect, voluminous, bouncy, Victoria's Secret runway curls. Overnight heatless rods. Oh my gosh. Sometimes they get a little... And the key is to roll them like forward to get that volume. I can't even see because this camera light is all in my face. I'm about to knock this content out. I have like a true 4 hours. I really have like 3.5 because I need to change, touch up for dinner, and drive there. I feel like it's gonna be an hour just because of traffic living in California, Los Angeles, Orange County specifically. Oh, okay. I'm not doing the middle part, but do you see the volume already? I'm a side part warrior. Look at, just look. Like, thumbnail, okay. Nothing beats this. You cannot get this without flexi rods, rollers, something. I'm gonna take my volume spray once I get it exactly how I want it. And just put it in the loop. I need this to hold all day. I mainly focus this in my roots though. All right, let me get this all the way together off camera and start shooting content. When I hit 6 figures in sales, my friends were using my camera and my iPhone to take pictures and videos of me. I was editing everything and I was posting it and I was selling out. People make decisions based off emotions, and they make decisions based off of what makes them feel like they belong. People buy from brands that just get them. The only difference between you and the person on your mood board is they literally got started and didn't stop. You're not working hard enough, and that's why you don't have what you want. And it's as simple as that. And that goes for me and that goes for everybody else. If you want something different, if you want something new, if you want something better, work harder, period. Whew. I needed a quick break. It's hot. I need to get my thoughts together and do an outfit change. But I do want to look over some of the footage just to make sure I'm getting it exactly how I want it to look. So far, so good. I feel like I have great topics to talk about. Why have I been in hiding so long? I don't know. It's time to stop. I'm never leaving. Get used to seeing me now. Okay, it's 2 o'clock. I need to leave to dinner by 5 because I feel like it's going to be traffic. We got to get out, walk up to the rooftop. So I think I'll start again at like 3, be done by 4, have an hour to myself for a second. Make sure this content better come out right, okay? I've beat my face down. My hair looks good. It's gonna be good though. You guys let me know any other topics you want to talk about. whether it's trading, whether it's selling online, that is my niche. I feel like I'm the best at it, and I don't know why I've been so quiet lately about it. All of my ebooks and services are still up, and I just have not been promoting it. I've been so focused on my trading behind the scenes, but it's time to stop hiding. I'm serious. Okay, second outfit. This little capri set. You guys see it? I'm gonna actually put my heels on and everything before I leave. I just had to do these last 2 videos. I want to do an outfit change with it. I wish I could have showed you guys. See, this is why I need another camera, because I want to be able to show you guys me actually filming, but I'm gonna insert some of the clips in here.
Was not expecting that to be like such a trek. Yeah, I trekked in the field. Oh yes.
I have to switch to my phone, everybody. Hi.
I've had a lot of people ask me something like some questions, want my help.
I need to sit my ass up. I'm like this. I'm like way down
I'm
here.
like this. Like a nigga.
Yeah, I was like this. I was way back here with my leg up. Like, okay, let's be real.
Let's be ladies. Ladies.
Sit my ass up.
All right. Oh, let's get in position. All right.
The way I was, oh, my belt just broke. I knew that was gonna happen. My big ass. All right, we're rolling.
Likes or sales?
Sales. When I hit 6 figures in sales, my business page had under 2,000 followers. My personal had maybe about 5,000. Like, forget the likes, forget all that. There's people with so many followers with no substance, no mind, no brain, not monetizing, just a lot of followers and likes. You don't need that to hit 6 figures in sales. You need a good product, you need good marketing. Have you noticed you don't even follow your favorite brands that you shop from all the time? I know I don't. So don't ever look at somebody's followers or likes to determine if they're credible. Thank you.
That was good. That was great.
Oh, I never did this before. Hate it.
Always above the program.
I know. Likes or sales?
Sales, 1,000% sales, because likes don't pay the bills. Likes don't pay the bills, and we were both able to make 6 figures with less than 10,000 followers. So that's like a non-factor, because I said this before, if you can't even sell to your small community, what makes you think you can sell to the majority? It's not about the most likes. You need to be able to have a system to turn those likes into sales. That's what it is. Once you have a system, you're gonna be unstoppable, because the credibility will come and those likes will come. Like, the likes will get you exposure, but if you can't turn those likes into anything, then what are you talking about? So all the likes and the exposure will come once you sell more.
I like that. Then what the fuck are we talking about if we can't? Like, what are we talking about? No, I love that. We're gonna cancel this bitch. Like, what are we actually talking about? This is what I always say, like, would you rather have a loyal community engaged would you rather have 5,000 orders or 5 million followers? You can't even sell 500 pieces of anything you have. Like, you'd rather have an engaged community that's making sales than a bunch of people that don't care about what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will be like, I'm gonna wait till I get these many followers. I'm gonna wait till this happens. I'm gonna wait till I have this. But none of that matters. You're focused on the wrong things. You need to start selling once you have your system in place. That's what you need to focus on. Get your system in place. Forget the followers. Forget the likes.
Followers,
yeah.
Systems, money.
Yeah.
But don't get me wrong. Like, obviously the goal is to grow to millions and millions of followers, but that doesn't determine anyone's credibility, likelihood, anything at all.
I had somebody. This is gonna be a video I'm gonna make. I'm gonna say now too. I had a client when I first started working with her. She told me she was tired of making $200,000 a month. She was tired of it. And I say all that to say she wasn't even an influencer. She had like probably 6,000 followers, but she had a brand that she had built outside of herself. That just goes to show you don't need a lot of followers to grow. You need to know how to sell and know how to speak to your audience. What problem are you solving for your audience? And make content and make your product or your service, whatever you're selling, work for your audience. And once you give them the solution, they're gonna buy it. It doesn't have to come off salesy. You just gotta show them why they need it.
There's some big brands, like, I'm such a who's the owner behind this. Like, my business mind is always going. So when I come across like a brand that's doing well, or just somebody I'm thinking about, my first thing is like, who's the owner? And I'll go search Google, find them. They'll be private on Instagram and have like 1,500 followers. This means nothing. But we're just lucky that now on social media, people want to know the owners. They want it more personable. And so every owner is trying to get out there now. But there's some owners who have grown billions and millions, and we don't know their Instagram, they're private. Like, you can go a lot of different routes with this, but the easiest one and the one that's really helping these days is to put yourself out there as a founder, even with your, whatever it is. You own a business, put yourself out there and let them know you're the owner, and et cetera, et cetera. But I say all that to say there are multi-million-dollar companies where we don't even know who the founder is.
We didn't even know. I think a lot of people don't know that Skims, it has 2 founders. A lot of people don't know that because obviously Kim is the face of the brand, but Emma,
that's branding. See,
yeah.
You see how the co-owners sit back and let the personal brand take it all over.
Yeah.
You need a person. If you build a personal brand, you can sell socks with SpongeBob on it. I don't care. I promise you, once you brand yourself, you can sell anything off the street.
Actually,
anything off the street. That's just what it is.
I can promise you, if someone's tire popped, I can show somebody how to sell a tire off the street because they need a tire.
I can sell them this eyelash off my eye. I'm telling you. And I know you guys, look, this comes back to, I know you guys seen a celebrity drop something and it's like, but they're selling out. Like the design can just be horrible. It can be so generic, but what are they gonna do? Sell out. Why? Because people like them. People buy from who they like. So get liked and get branded and sell whatever you want. The eyelash off your eye if you want to. Okay. What is one feminine trait that you feel like makes you a better business owner?
I feel like being able to evoke emotion out of the people I'm speaking to and being able to relate to them. I'm very good at being able to find someone's problem when they're speaking to me and finding a way to
realistic.
I'm very good at being able to like have conversations with people and figure out what their problem is and figuring out a way to relate to them. And that's a part of networking. I feel like I'm really good at networking. I think a lot of times men, they can be, empathetic, but also I feel like they lead with a lot of authority and try to put the balls to the ground and, very like macho. But a lot of times I feel like what's being missed is being able to connect to your audience and really listen to what they have to say. Because there is a reason why women are on the come up to entrepreneurship, music, politics, all that. It's because we listen and we know how to like really connect with people more than men. Because I think once we all get on the same page with things, women can easily take over. Easily. So I think that's a feminine trait that makes me good at business.
That really just had me sitting here thinking like I run my business like a man. I always joke around and say I run a dictatorship, but now I'm really starting to think because like everything you described is I feel like that's how I'm like balls to the floor. Like I'm very hard up. I don't know.
But that's also like you have to be that in a way because you also can't be like let everyone walk over you because you have to know when to say no. You have to know when to be like I'm not
I think I run my business like a man and I've accepted it, but I just feel like being a woman and running it like a man gives me leverage. Like people are looking at it like she's like, look at her, like she's
a girl boss.
I do run my business like a man. Balls to the floor, whatever you said. Like balls to the floor. Let's get it done. Feelings aside, and I feel like women are more. I guess you could say like more empathetic, more like I'm emotional,
but you can't. Also, when it comes to business, it's always logic over emotion. I think that's a Virgo thing too.
Yeah.
But also that's the business thing. Like logic over emotion every time. You can't be emotional when it comes to business. You have to know how to, relate and be able to speak to your customer, but you have to know when to make those logical decisions and not lead with emotion because that emotion will kill you every time. I think we just listen a little more. I think we just listen a little more.
Really, no, that really made me sit here. Like as you were talking about how a man acts in business, I'm like, that's me. Like I'm like. I don't know. I guess that's something for me to ponder on after this. Like what? I guess I could say the surface gives me leverage because it's like she's beautiful when she comes in here. It's like cutthroat. So I don't know. I don't think I would change that.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
But you
gotta be hard in this business. Like
you have to.
No, yeah, you have to be very hard. I don't have time for feelings and emotions and all of the things.
I think what's important is knowing when to turn on your masculine and knowing when to turn it off.
Manufacturer or like somebody who is in part of my system is having mishaps. I'm not crazy. Like I understand life happens. But when it comes to things I can control, balls to the floor. Like let's get it done. So it's a good balance. I wouldn't change it.
And see,
we're good.
I think we have
and cut.